my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Carla. I am a Christian influencer, speaker, wife, and also just love productivity and organization. So if that's something that you're into, thanks so much for watching and I hope you stick around. So today, as you see in the title, we are going to do a August reset. If it's your first time watching any videos like this, pretty much I'm going to go over what July looked like and what goals I achieved in July, what I really learned in July, and then set new goals that I want to accomplish for August. And I think it's like so important that you take time to look over how you did previously in the last month, especially if you have a business or you're trying to be an influencer or you're just trying to see like what money you spent. Did you spend too much and girl, you got to cut back? Or did you were a good steward of your money and you know your coins are in the bank? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Just to let you know, we're going to break down how I do my monthly calendar with my husband. I'm going to talk about the goals I want to accomplish, like I said, in August, and that's going to include my finance goals, my business goals, my personal goals, health goals, and my health journey. And then I'm also going to share some of my July favorites. You guys, I got some stuff for you. So just stay tuned. If you're into that, just stay to the end of the video. I'm going to share all that with you. So let's jump right into it. I want to start off, and I have some notes. I want to start off with July. So July was an awesome month. It was our 1-year anniversary. So if you don't know, I got married a year ago, July 10th, and it was just the best, guys. It really was. I have some video clips of our wedding here, some photos, and then what we wanted to do is go back to where we originally were going to have our wedding, which was Sarasota, Florida, and we wanted to spend a whole weekend there. So that's exactly what we did, and it was just such a beautiful time of reflection and just be like, wow, like this year has been amazing. We've done so much and we've overcome so much. My favorite memory in July was definitely like sitting at the beach in Sarasota and just enjoying and being present in that time. And I tend to like not do that. I always am like thinking about what's the next thing we're gonna do or coming up with a to-do list of things I want to accomplish. So it was really neat to just like be still, be in that moment, and that was like my favorite thing in July. Also in July, we went ahead and we really were thinking about how we should set up our studio. So in our house, we have an extra bedroom and it's always been kind of just empty. We've never known what to do with it. And I was talking with my husband and we were just like, let's just turn it into a creative space. So we went ahead and we painted one of the walls. He does music, so that's really like his side of the office that you're seeing here. And then we are still working on mine, so stay tuned because I'll definitely be showing you guys that. But those were like the big two things I really loved in July that stand out to me. Now in August is here. So let's step into it. The first thing I want to talk about is our monthly calendar that we do every month without a doubt. I'm going to put some clips up here of what that looks like, but essentially I will take a picture of the calendar we had the month before. And the reason I do that is because as the month is going on and things are coming up for the month ahead, I start writing all those things. So if somebody wants to have dinner or meet up or have coffee, if it's someone's birthday or we were invited to a certain event, we start writing those things down on the bottom right of our calendar. And those would be the things that we put in the new month ahead. So that way we won't forget and we're being intentional if we were invited somewhere to see if we can make it. So on our calendar, I'll erase the whole thing and then I'll go ahead and fill it in like normal. And I'll start off with our bills. This is something that's so important, especially if you're in a relationship, is just to have open communication about each other's bills and what the bills look like. For my husband and I, we have one shared account. Everything goes in there and we just pay our bills accordingly. So on our right side, you'll see that we have all of our bills listed and then we do it by paycheck. So we'll put all of the bills that are due from the beginning of the month to that paycheck. We'll pay everything off. We don't pay things the day they're due. We pay off everything in the beginning of the month, and then when we get paid again, we'll go ahead and pay off everything for the rest of the month, and we'll check it off as it gets taken out of the account. And so after we do that, we go ahead and start filling in all of the important dates, holidays, events that we're doing. And this is something that we keep in a central area in our room so we can look at it every single day. And this has been just phenomenal because we know exactly what each of us are doing, what's ahead. If there's anything coming up, we kind of can see it right there, and there's no miscommunication. So this is something I definitely recommend if you're in a relationship. Once we have the calendar up, I'll go ahead and just like show my husband. I'll make sure I tell him the important dates and times dates that are on there, and we'll kind of talk about our finances, what are our goals coming up that we want to accomplish, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But that's really like the first step into our monthly refresh. And then once we did that, I go ahead and I do my personal August reset. So I'm gonna put it up on the screen and I'll read it from here. We're gonna start off with my August goals that I want to accomplish for my faith. So for my faith and my personal goals, one thing I definitely want to do is read my study Bible more. I read my normal Bible, and I have a devotional that I absolutely love. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that like I'm always posting about this devotional. It's by Joyce Meyer. I'll put it up right here. But I do that regularly. What I want to get into for August is like taking time to read my study Bible, because every time I open that, girl, I'm just like shook. I'm like, what? That's what that means. And I love reading it because I think it's just like a more in-depth understanding of the Bible. The next thing is to try to go to church on Wednesday. So we currently go to church on Sundays. That's something that, you know, is very important to us. But I want to be intentional of seeing if we could start going maybe twice a month to Wednesday night service. And I think it's just like so awesome. It's a refresh for the week. And it just like puts your mind in the right space. I don't know, if y'all go to church on Wednesday, like, doesn't it just feel different? Like your week hits just a little differently. It's a must. So after that, I want to spend more time with family. So this is something that we do good. I feel like we spend a lot of time with our family, but I want to just be intentional of spending like quality time with our family and doing things outside of the home. So maybe like going down to Miami or doing a trip at a park or something like that, having a picnic at a park. So just like some type of family activity with both of our families. All right, so stepping into work goals. Work goals for me is going to be all about YouTube. That is something that I'm passionate about, in social media. Right now, I feel like I'm doing a great job on Instagram. That is a platform that I'm currently making a revenue from. I want to now do that from YouTube. And regarding YouTube, I just miss being on this platform. It's something that has really been stirring in my heart, I feel like, for so long, and I just haven't had the courage to come back, but we're here today, okay? So we're not gonna talk about the past. We're gonna keep moving forward. And my goal is to post one YouTube video a week. Regarding reels, I definitely want to be continually doing 2 to 3 reels a day. I know that seems like a lot, but when it comes to making revenue on Instagram, you want to be consistent all the time. So that requires me posting 2 to 3 reels a day. If I'm out or doing something like special or like on vacation, your girl's gonna be posting more reels. But I'm pretty good, like I said, on that. And then I want to use TikTok more. So your girl, I feel so old when it comes to TikTok. Just yesterday, I'm not even lying, we tried to go live on TikTok, and I didn't even know this, that you needed 1,000 followers to go live on there. And I was like, okay, well, that's not me. Let me humble myself, go back to Instagram. And so I want to be consistent, which I have been starting this week. I've been posting pretty much like my reels and stuff that I've been posting on Instagram. I'll put it over on TikTok. But I want TikTok to be a space that's just more like behind the scenes of everything that I'm doing. All right, after that, I also want to do a live, which I'm so scared to go live. Is anybody out? Put in the comments if you're scared to go live, because oh my gosh, you can't edit live videos. It's just like, it is what it is. What you said is what you said. And I want to try to do that. I want to push myself to just step outside my comfort zone, do a live. I did start an Amazon storefront, but I want to put more stuff in there. And then I also want to work on a PDF template for my quarterly goals, because I get asked so many times like, hey, what does your to-do list look like, or your bills look like? So I feel like if I just make a template, people could like go download it and you guys can have it. So if that's something you want, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll definitely know that that's something you're interested in. And then lastly, like as I discussed, I want to just work on our studio to really make it a space that we can both work in. When it comes to money goals, girl, el dinero, okay? El dinero. So for September, for August, I mean, we're just focusing on saving for September. Like I said, it's like a full month of birthdays. We want to already start thinking about what we're doing for Thanksgiving, for December, for Christmas, and save for those 2 different holidays. Also, don't judge me, okay? But I want to start making my Christmas list. I tend to wait till December, like December starts, December 1st, to make my Christmas list and start shopping. And when I tell people this, those who are Christmas shoppers that start in November, they're just like, girl, I'm almost done with my Christmas list. And I'm just like, what? I'm like, how? So I want to try to do that this year. I want to make my Christmas list. If I see something at the store while I'm out and about, just start buying stuff for people so that Christmas doesn't seem so hectic and we could be more intentional about like family traditions and being present versus like going in the rush of having to buy presents and get all that stuff ready. And then last thing is my health goals. All right, guys, health goals. I was struggling. I'm not even gonna lie. I was struggling for such a minute because it's hard. It's hard to wake up so early in the morning. I work a normal 9 to 5, and when I got home, I was like so tired. I was not in the mood to go to the gym or go running. And my husband kind of presented me with the idea of us waking up extra early, like 5:45 sometimes, and we would just wake up and do a couple laps around the neighborhood. And surprisingly, I really did enjoy that because we had slower mornings. We had time to sit down and have breakfast, where if you're someone that wakes up late, you know, like you're working up late, you're getting dressed and you're out the door and you hope to have breakfast. So doing this really changed things up and I really enjoyed it. So my goal is to continue waking up at 6 a.m. I want to run 2 to 3 times a week. I usually run 3 miles. That is like my safe comfort zone where I feel good at. I want to just try to get better and better with my time as to running 3 miles. Drink more water and be in bed by 10 o'clock, which is so hard because your girl loves Netflix and YouTube. And if there's a show on, I want to watch it. All right, guys, so let's jump into my July favorites. I'm going to start off with my most recent purchase, which is this thing right here. It is a tripod. I saw this with another influencer that I watch, and I thought that it was just such a cool like way that they put this tripod together because it's all compacted. You could put it in your bag and pretty much you have everything you need right here. And it comes with a freaking remote, you guys, right here. So that part goes right in here. I just got it, so still learning how to use it, but you can use this obviously off when you're taking pictures or you can leave it on. And then it has a little button right at the bottom that you press and you push up like that. Hold on. There you go. Like that. And then the tripod, you could use it like this small. This is the smallest that it goes the shortest. And then if not, you're going to just put it all the way up. It goes up to 6 feet. And then this part rotates just like this. So you would put your phone in there and it's just really neat. I love how small it is, how small it is, and how versatile it is. So that's my favorite purchase that we did this month. Second favorite, and I've had a journey with this, are my glass cups. So these are just amazing. It keeps surprisingly my drink cold for a very long time, and I use them for coffee and our green juices. It comes with 2 different types of lids. Comes with this one that you can put your straws in, and then it has also like a closed lid that if you need to like throw it in your bag, you could do that too. Only thing with this is I've broken 2 of them and it has been devastating. In the faith category, these have been so cool. I don't know if you have ever seen these. They're prayer cards, and these are promise cards. So my husband's dad gave us these and they have been awesome. We've been pretty much just taking one out in the morning and reading them. These are the ones that I have or I got. They look like that. And you just open it up, you pull one out, and it has like this little pretty design, and then on the other side it has a prayer. So this one says, bless someone special by giving them one of these cards with your own personal message on the back. So it's just a great way to like share the gospel, and also just to have a prayer in your pocket if you need it, or in your bag. It's like small enough where it fits in your purse. Next up that I'm going to share with you guys has been these lip glosses right here. I love Burt's Bees, but I've only really used the original flavor that has like it's just the original one. It doesn't have anything. This one I started using recently. It's the coconut and pear, and I really like, I feel like every time I put this on, I feel like I'm somewhere tropical. Like I am just ready to go on vacation. Yeah, like so if you like Burt's Bees, try this one right here. It is called coconut and pear. I don't know if you guys can see that, but definitely a really good flavor, and I just love them because my lips stay moisturized for a very long time, and I am a big fan of it. But that is all I have for you guys. The last thing I want to say is I do a verse of the month. This is something we put on our calendar. I went ahead this month and I tried to switch it up, and I'm gonna have like my personal verse of the month. And this one is gonna be from 1 Corinthians, and it says, so whatever you eat, drink, or whatever you do it for the glory of God. And I really enjoyed that verse, and it really stuck out to me because as I'm starting this YouTube journey again, I just want to always be reminded that everything that I'm doing is the intention to bring glory to God. My day-to-day activities, I want to bring glory to God, and I never want to just like be all hyped up that it's like, oh, it's for me, or I'm doing this to get someone else's like attaboy, rather be my boss or someone else. I want to do like, I know I'm doing this with a pure heart, with pure intentions, and even if I don't get recognition for it, it's to bring glory to God. And so that's really why I resonated with that verse, and maybe you want to make it your verse of the month as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for staying tuned. If you made it to the very end, make sure to check down the description box for everything I talked about today. You'll have links there, and I will see you in next week's video. Remember, try to stay organized, prioritize things in your life, communicate with your partner regarding things that are coming up so you guys can be on the same page, and try 1 or 2 different techniques about the calendar. Maybe that's something you want to do as you're starting off the month of August. So that's all I have for you, and I hope you guys accomplish your August goals as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.